John, the band medic from Engadine Music, just here to quickly run through some basic maintenance and assembly things for your trumpet. Once we've opened up the trumpet with the lid at the top so it doesn't fall out on you, we just have a few simple tools we'll need. We've got some tuning slide grease, we have some valve oil, various types available. There is a mouthpiece brush which we'll use towards the end, and then of course you'll have your mouthpiece. That's usually located in a compartment inside your instrument, but I'm going to take that out there for the moment. Okay, so I'm going to take out my trumpet, and as you know we've got various slides, and there's a slide for each valve. So it's a first valve slide, a second valve slide, there's a third valve slide at the back, and then there's a main tuning slide as well. So there's 4 in total. Each of those needs a little bit of grease applied to them. So process is fairly straightforward. We remove the slide, apply a little grease around the tube, rub it so it spreads all the way around the tubing, and then we insert it back in. If your trumpet's in good condition, you may actually need to hold the valve down to insert that slide because the pressure will build up if there's not much clearance between the piston there. Okay, so we're going to work our way through the different slides and do that quickly. Main tuning slide's very important. As you become a better player, tuning becomes something you get more and more concerned about, especially in a larger ensemble. You could check at the same time the condition of the water key cork there, make sure that looks like it's doing its job. If you're ever not sure of that, you can just simply fill that with a bit of water and see if any water leaks out of it. If it is, just get it into Engadine Music for a service and they'll replace that for you. Okay, so I'm not going to go through each of the slides, but we just repeat that for each of them. When you've done that, we can actually use that clean cloth that we have here to wipe our fingers of that grease. Then we need to put some oil on the valves. Oiling the valves is relatively straightforward and you do get better at it with time, but we need to lift it out to expose the face of the piston there. So I'm just going to rest it there. I'm just going to apply just a drop or two. It'll tend to run around the instrument. Inside the sleeve of where that piston goes, there are some slots, and different instruments have different shapes of valve guides that fit into those. What you need to do is locate it slightly to the side of it. Usually I go anti-clockwise and then rotate until I hear it click like that into position. Then I know it's located correctly. Tighten up that valve top, and that feels good. So then I'm going to go to my second valve, same thing. I shall pull it out 3/4 of the way. Apply a drop or two, not too much, because it will spread. Again, slightly anti-clockwise of the spot. Let's see if we can hear the click. That's it, drops into position. That way I know it's running up and down in the right slot. And we repeat that for each of our valves. Once you've done that, we need to test that those valves have gone back into the right spot. If they're in the wrong spot, you'll try to blow through and you won't get anything. If you've got it in the correct position, it'll play just the way it's meant to play. Okay, so then we have our little playing session. When we've done a rehearsal, there's not a lot we need to do in the case of a trumpet. We're going to lubricate it when before we play it next time. Again, in summer, things will evaporate fairly quickly, so that tuning slide grease might need to be put on once a week or more often. In winter, you can usually get it once a fortnight or so because it doesn't evaporate so quickly. What is important is that our mouthpiece, because that's where we're basically putting a lot of saliva, will tend to get very dirty inside. So I recommend just flushing it through with a bit of water. Just there. And then using the mouthpiece brush to clean just the inside of there. You'll notice it's a tapered brush. Comes part of a maintenance kit at Engadine Music. If you haven't got one of that, that'll give you all those bits and pieces that we have there. They're not expensive, and that'll clean out the inside. Flush it through once more with water, and then you've got a good hygienic mouthpiece to use next time. Before I put it in the case, I'm just going to dry the tab, place it in there. Very importantly with your trumpet is not to put anything on top of the tubing when you close the case. If there is a compartment to accommodate things, by all means use the compartment, but we don't want to crush any of that tubing, especially this exposed second valve slide that sits out the side there. In most cases it's got a little slot that it fits into. If we put anything on top of that and crush that, it's likely to bend that and cause an issue. Lock it securely and you're good to go.